Obligatory podcast intro.
Welcome, everyone, to the Dollar Bin. I'm your host, Matt. With me, like always, is my co-host, Adam. How you doing? Yep. We are covering comics today called Phoenix Without Ashes, and yours is called?
Lucifer's Sword.
Lucifer's Sword. Sounds cool, but it's not. Sorry. All right, so I got one called Phoenix Without Ashes. It is written by Harlan Ellison, and artist is Alan Robinson. It came out in 2011, put out by IDW. So what I found out, looking up some info, is this original book that came out in like 75.
Yeah.
And that is also written by Harlan Ellison. What I found out is a novelization of his original script for the 1970s science fiction TV series, The Star Lost. So it says the little synopsis here, and it's the exact same as the comic book. So
okay,
the show exists of this comic I covered.
Right.
So we're definitely going to watch
Yeah,
that.
I actually do want to see it.
For sure. Like, we might actually follow through with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go look for it tonight when I get home.
Hell yeah.
But it is about a farmer. His name's Devin. He is 2785 AD or something like that. Super far in the future from now. It's basically like an Amish world.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
They said it was 18th century.
Yes. Yeah. 1700s technology,
Yeah.
except for this one little device that is the machine of the creator's voice. So that's the only technology you see. But Amish town, 1700s type. This character, Devin, is known as a rebel. He is not really a rebel. The dude just asks questions.
Yeah, pretty standard. Pretty standard ones, too.
And legit questions.
Yeah, exactly.
Like very, he asks, why is the sky metal? Where does my waist go?
Yeah.
What's going on? The world is 50 miles.
Yeah.
Total. That's it. They know this. They're not unaware that the world ends 50 miles either way.
They've been there.
They know it,
At some point.
So just to question is wrong. They're very religious. They have this creator. I don't know if it's God, because it didn't seem like they were, although they did have Bible verses in there, I believe. So it might be straight up Jesus and God in the Bible.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much the setup. He gets chased out of town, or not chased out, but he kind of crosses a line. He does some stuff he shouldn't. The whole town gets upset with him, kind of vilify him, and they're basically coming to kill him.
Yeah.
And he takes off and he finds something that kind of changes everything. So we'll get into that right now. This is spoilers. So if you don't want to know anything, skip ahead a little bit. Yeah. He finds a little hole in the ground.
Yeah.
It's a door. He goes through a tube, and he finds out that they are on a giant spaceship that is basically a cluster of 450 domes.
Yeah.
That 3 million people inhabit, separated in their own little world. So it's not said, but biospheres, we assume, because it says they take them and put them in their ethnic backgrounds, meaning there's probably a Japanese one.
Yeah.
Might be a Russian one.
Yeah.
This is a weird Amish one. We have no idea what the other ones are.
And it's this time period. They chose like a certain time period too. It's not just that it's Amish people.
I wonder if someone like who were there to do it decided, like, I want to do the Amish thing.
Right, that's so weird.
1700 Amish, set that world up for me.
It's so weird, right? And
someone's like, no, I want the 1990s. I want that.
Yeah,
set that up for me. So do some of these worlds have cars, and telephones and stuff, like internet, simulation of it?
We find out they definitely could have if they were able to build this thing.
Because the technology definitely exists. Yeah, he ends up finding a giant room full of cubes that have just the universe's history on it.
Yeah.
And it's not our world. It's totally, it says Earth, but obviously, I mean, they said they had space travel since 1969. And we had colonies on Mars and Venus, but the great cataclysm that was going to destroy Earth was going to destroy Venus and Mars as well.
Gotcha.
So real sparse communities on these planets. So what happens? Great cataclysm. They basically have to leave, and they start building this ship.
The Ark.
The Ark what Devin finds out by himself, just going through these cubes, is that there was an accident somewhere along the way. The Ark is on its way to a system in Alpha Centauri. Supposed to take however many years. It traveled for 150 years. And then an accident happened and it got off course. And they have just been cruising through space for 500 years now. The crew of the Ark, the people that actually run the ship, they're all dead.
The ones who know what's going on.
The ones who could tell everyone, hey, don't worry, we got you. Listen, check this out. They're all gone.
Yeah.
And Devin's left to learn this on his own. He doesn't go to any other biospheres, but I'm assuming that's in the cards.
Yeah.
And the computer tells them they have like 5 years before they go into a exploding star.
Yeah.
So the ship's doomed. Everyone's doomed. This kid has to save them. He goes back to his home to try and warn everyone, and they're not having none of that. Yeah. They try to stone him to death.
Yeah.
And he steals his girlfriend and jumps back in the tube while getting chased by a friend. I guess an acquaintance of his.
Yeah, that was
that
weird.
He respects mutually.
That was a weird little switch up at the end of that character.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm going to follow the rules. Now, the very strict rules. This guy was promised Devin's girlfriend at birth when they were babies. That this kid's going to marry this girl. And they said that was the creator that said that.
Yeah.
So
I bet originally it was the people on the outside determining who was breeding with who because of genetic stuff. Because if you only have that small of amount of people, you got to make sure that genetics stay.
What if they
diverse.
did the picking before, though?
Well, they had to have picked before. But
so they said any number of these people breeding with any number of these people is fine. Because they've all been handpicked.
Right.
3 million people chosen. Like
maybe they switch people between biospheres every once in a while.
Maybe there's a genetics,
fat one. But then genetics between the biospheres.
Maybe there's like an incest sphere.
Oh, they're just like they're trying to figure it out.
Let y'all work that
out.
How
quick will they not be able to have arms? Let's see how long it takes her not to have arms.
Yeah, they don't explain anything. The comic ends with him telling his girlfriend, "You're about to learn a lot. We'll figure it out."
Mega cliffhanger.
And they said that's how vague the book is.
Yeah,
that's just how it is. The dude wrote that story to just be like, "Hey, it's vague." He's just assumed that whatever you want's going to happen.
Was it a novella? Or was it said to be a short story?
No, it was original script. So there was original script written for a TV show.
Oh, right.
Then he wrote the book.
Okay.
And then years and years later, 2011, someone was like, we're going to make a comic out of this book. Okay. And that's what I read.
Yeah.
I had no idea about any of this beforehand.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I'm kind of in my old-timey era because I've been picking a bunch of 1800 to 1930s comics.
Right.
And even though this is 2785 AD, it's still 1700s freaking Amish religious stuff.
That's funny. I kind of like that, actually.
I love the concept of it was really cool. The art was fine. I had no problem with that. The idea was so awesome that
honestly, the art, I thought it was some different. I don't know if I could compare it to much.
Not really.
Like I said, Frisky Dingo is the only thing that even kind of reminded me.
I know what you're saying when you say that, like the way they look, the way their faces are drawn.
I don't know why, but
Archer-esque.
Something like that.
I hated their faces.
It wasn't
great.
And
I can't really explain why.
It wasn't great.
Maybe it's like uncanny valley. Maybe it's like so good it bothers me.
It was so like they look like super high priced cyborgs or something. Like really fancy, really well done ones, but just not quite right.
It was, I mean, I'm sure someone loves it.
Oh, yeah, because it was well done. It just was a weird style.
I like the art, but like I said, I hated the faces. They really bothered me.
Like that.
Maybe it was meant to make you on edge or uncomfortable.
That's their style. They were like, this is how I wanted it to
look.
Yeah.
Because this Elder Micah character, the elder of the town, the crossing whatever, 50 miles of world that they know. That dude's an evil bastard.
Oh, obviously.
Like
he knows he's manipulating.
Yeah, and I'm curious, how much does he know? Because when Devin started telling everyone, they were like, he was like, I'll have no more of this blasphemy. Stop that. So I'm curious, does he know it's a ship?
He probably,
is he aware that it's a ship? I mean, most of them think this is it. This 50 miles is the entire world. Yeah. Yet they know the walls are metal. Yeah. But they don't seem to question it because of how
that's all you've known.
The fervor of Elder Micah and just being like, God says this. and you have to follow it, and they do.
I mean, that's what happened for 10,000 years.
It's exactly what it was used for. So, yeah, I get it. But, yeah, how much does he know? I don't assume anyone else in town would know.
Didn't seem like it.
And it didn't seem like he did either, because I feel like he would have went to the tube to be like, I know where he went.
Oh, he would have. Oh, right.
Remember,
right.
he was just running around looking for him.
He looked and said, I don't see it.
Yeah, exactly. It could have been. Maybe he's lying. Maybe he wants to, listen, I'm in charge here, and I'm going to keep it like this till I die, or someone decides to take me out.
Yeah.
But no, he needs to be stopped. I would love to see just the other domes get introduced.
So many of them.
You could do so much, man. That's War of the Roses. This dome is beefing with this dome, and the leader of this one is in love with this one, but their rules say they can't do it. And you introduce weird worlds that have been growing unchecked for 5. There could be some horror stories in there.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Dude, there could be apocalyptic stuff going on. Like, they could have changed
the
ecology of it.
The crew's gone. The people that can control it from the outside
exactly.
are gone.
The guys that can pop in and be like, all right, y'all are getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Listen to these cubes. They'll tell you what's going on. And they would have made it to their destination probably at some point. They've been cruising for 500 years. So, I mean, literally left unchecked to just grow. Who knows what's going on in those 449 biospheres, man. Endlessly interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like I said,
the whole concept is dope.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So, thumbs up for sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely going to check out that show and possibly the book. So
I never heard of the show.
Me neither. But definitely thumbs up.
So, Lucifer's Sword is a semi-autobiographical... Yep, I said it.
Yep, you got it.
Of Phil Cross. Phil Cross was...
Y'all know who Phil Cross is.
You know Phil Cross.
You've heard of Phil Cross.
You know he knows martial arts.
Oh, damn it. I was going to do...
So...
beat me by like 2 seconds.
This Lucifer Swords comic book came out in 2014. The writer is Phil Cross, who it's about, but also he had like a helper, or not, I'm sure it was the other way around.
A little buddy.
Yeah, Darwin Holmstrom was the
also known as Dirty Dog.
The art is done by Ron Sutton. The art in it is amazing.
Oh, fantastic.
Black and white.
Loved it.
Heavy inking. Just really freaking cool.
And remember that we said how great the art is for the end of this when you learn something Adam's going to tell you about. Yeah. Just remember how great the art we said it was. Yeah. Just remember that.
So the opening of this comic, we see Phil Cross as a kid. Lives in a tiny little town of like, he says 25 people, but I think he's exaggerating. Yeah. He lives in a tiny little town, nothing to do, nothing to see.
Except learn karate.
Of course. At the McDojo. So he sees a group of returning World War II vets riding, like some of the first motorcycle clubs. He sees some of them riding by, and it sticks in his brain forever. So his little childhood, he's saving to buy a bike. He's like a little kid. He's 15, 16 now. He wants to save. He does save. He buys a bike.
A bicycle.
Well, yeah, he buys a motorcycle. And he's riding around. He crashes. His dad hates it. Whatever. Yeah. So he doesn't have a motorcycle. He grows up a little bit older. He goes into the Navy. He stays in the Navy for a little while. Doesn't even get to go overseas. He gets kicked out. Before then, he fights too much and gets too drunk.
He's a fighter.
He comes back to America. He's living his life as a carpenter, as a handyman.
Yeah, doing the odd job.
Odd job thing.
So he's traveling
around on. He has a motorcycle. So he got his motorcycle again, traveling around. So that's the setup to this. Mm-hmm. Spoilers part. He idolizes the motorcycle clubs, the gangs. He becomes a hanger-on to the Lucifer Swords.
I want to be like them.
Which is a stand-in for the Gypsy Jokers. Which is the real life version. This comic is just him prospecting and him near the end joining full patch member of this gang.
And going John Wick in front of the gangs to look cool.
The whole friggin' time.
He's a badass.
Pulling knives, doing stunts, saving people's lives, containing exploding handguns in his muscular hands that were trained with martial arts. He can break like 2 boards in a row.
He's like, I didn't even get to all the sex I had.
Oh, dude, they couldn't put it in the comic.
Couldn't put it in.
No,
Too many.
Too graphic.
Too graphic, too many. Probably one of y'all's mamas.
Yeah. Grandmamas.
Yes.
So he's rolling with this crew where they're called the Lucifer Swords. They get in a beef with another biker gang called the Hermanos Satanos. And the Hermanos Santanos are like, I forgot what they said they were, stand-in Mongols or something. I don't remember who they said they were supposed to be.
Oh, I don't think you said.
I didn't. It didn't say in the main breakdown. It named a couple other people. So they get into a war with this other biker gang. Frenchie, which is our main character, Phil Cross. Frenchie's his name in the comic. Is just a badass, like Matt was saying. He's John Wick in people. He he's just Superman, basically, with martial arts skills.
Yeah, the black belt.
He's super cool. All the ladies love him.
Mm-hmm.
In it, they go, this guy's got beautiful blue eyes. They say it a couple times.
Do they?
Yeah.
You never mentioned
that. They a couple times in it.
Written by Phil Cross.
The hookers they pick up, one of them's like, he's got beautiful blue eyes. And then later they're like, they run into each other again. She goes, Sandy, look, it's blue eyes, or something like that. So it's fights, shootouts, bombings.
They do go hard on each other, the two gangs.
Yeah.
It is a pretty cool little gang war they have.
The gang war is brutal.
Yeah.
The tactics are, some of them are cool and smart. Some of them are just brutal.
Just for no other reason, just to be brutal.
Like cartel almost, basically.
Yeah.
Then you find out there's a conspiracy with the police officers and the Hermanos.
Yeah, the meat getting into some good stuff.
So now we're like, oh, wow, there's like a undertone, a mystery of what's going on with the cops and Hermanos. Mm-hmm. We find out whenever our main characters, Frenchie, President, Phil, and Dirty, they attack and murder the leader, Hector, of the Hermanos. Uh-huh. So now the cops that were kind of acting weird and giving off weird vibes and saying some strange things come straight up to our gang, the Swords, and goes, hey, you morons, you just killed our heroin distribution partners, the Hermanos. Now you're going to be our heroin distribution partners. You have no say in it. You're not going to make shit for money. You're going to do what I say. We own you now. Blah, blah, blah. And then they walk away into a stormy night. And then I scrolled down a little bit. And then there's just a cool picture of Phil Cross on his motorcycle in his karate gi. No, he's not actually wearing his karate gi. He's standing on the motorcycle, by the way. Go to the gi.
Yeah! He's doing a little high kick.
Yeah. He's breaking boards off the motorcycle. But then you get a breakdown about how this story or this comic book is just a small part of the book, the stories of the book he wrote. Yeah. And then it talks about the book from Gypsy Joker to Hell's Angel. And it's his, like, air quotes, autobiographical story of his life.
Of Phil Cross.
Where he was John Wick for many years, apparently.
Well, so why, if you're going to do this, do it. Make a comic. Like, I mean,
it's like let's
go find an incredible artist to
so
make
good.
Beautiful art for
Ron Sutton.
Half a story.
Ron Sutton, yeah.
This is probably cooler than the book.
Oh, it has to be.
I guarantee you more people would probably read this than the book.
On this, there's a co-author. On the book, it only says Phil Cross.
Ooh.
So that means on this, there was an actual writer who probably went to college for it and whatnot.
They said the building was beige. I pulled up and I saw a building that looked beige. I assumed that was the building.
No, yeah. So I have no idea about Phil Cross. He might be a cool dude. Karate kicking off his Harley or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
According to him, he was a super ninja in the 60s, and he killed and murdered many men. And never got in trouble for it ever. Distributed.
Because he's smart.
He was super smart.
Sold a bunch of heroin.
Got rich. Lost it all.
Got rich again.
Gained it back.
This whole time banging chicks.
Now, loves Jesus.
Wants
to spread the word. He's got a cross on his back. Okay. Mm-hmm. He carries that.
Everywhere.
So, like, I've said his name like 5 times, but check out Ron Sutton. He's a dope artist.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, really good. The comic book was silly, especially acting like it was autobiographical in any way.
Yeah, Adam seems to have beef. Does not believe this man.
No way.
Went John Wick and Solid Snake.
Yeah.
As often as he said he did.
Yeah.
Some of it, yeah, maybe.
He
beating
did
people
something.
up, that
he
makes
did
sense.
something for sure.
But all this stuff is a lot.
Maybe the other guy, other writer, Darwin Holmstrom, was like, "All right, dude, you're too boring. You beat up some guys.
Yeah,
that's not cool. We need a death war. We need some terrible mutilations. We need you to knife some guys in the throat.
Yeah, we need
to make the comic good.
Bullets and bombs, baby.
Maybe Phil was like, "That's not me, though, bud.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
I didn't do
who
that.
gives a shit? You
It's
want
a
to sell
comic
books?
book. Yeah.
You want to sell books?
You want to be rich again?
You want Gypsy Joker to Hell's Angels to live on
Forever and ever in
on
the
people's shelves?
Library of Congress? Is that what you want,
Of Congress.
Phil? Is that what you want?
Because I can make it so.
So, like I said, the story's funny and silly as long as you don't take it seriously. It was worth a very quick read. It was such a quick read. I said pretty much.
Well, yeah, it's like
most
half
of
the
what
story.
Yeah, exactly. It's the setup for a book.
I didn't like any of it. I like the art. I didn't
art.
care. I was like, as soon as you were like, it's Autobot, I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yep. So, like I said, the art kicks ass.
Yeah.
The silliness of it almost helps, or does help helps it a little bit. But overall, I definitely would give this one a thumbs down.
Oh, so I think it's your first thumbs down.
It is first full thumbs down.
I believe so.
Yep. Nothing against Darwin Holmstrom. Nothing against Ron Sutton. And like I said, maybe
a little bit against
Phil Cross. I'm not sure about
just
him.
A little bit.
Maybe. I'm not sure. But I have to give it the thumbs down.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Multiversal, crossoversal.
Yeah, this is a silly one.
So, okay, you know what it is, right? Phil Cross lives in a biodome.
Where he's the main character?
He's the main
He's doing ninja flips and shit off his motorcycle. He was ripping throats out.
Oh, that's the Phil Cross biosphere.
Yeah, that's the wildest one.
So, yeah, my character, Devin,
accidentally stumbles
floating through tubes and comes across Phil Cross's world.
He's the main character.
It says Cross World on the top when he goes in. Who are you? Me? And then he does a flying kick towards him, and he's like, I'm Phil Cross.
I'm Phil Cross.
I don't know how these guys interact. I have no idea.
It's terrible. Just the idea.
Devin would be curious because he doesn't know a lot.
Yeah.
He doesn't know much.
True.
He would be interested in his motorcycle. He could probably bullshit him with a bunch of tales of his amazing martial arts.
Oh, for sure.
And Devin would be like, really?
No way.
Yeah, because Devin's a capable dude, but he don't know how to fight.
No,
he
he's
didn't
like
grow up fighting in this 1700s Amish village.
Yeah, he was very repressed.
Sheltered. Yep, young. He wouldn't do too good. He would need Phil Cross's protection.
He would
out in the world.
That'd be sick. He'd be like Lone Wolf and Cub. I could push
with him and his girlfriend
in a little stroller,
little sidecar.
Yeah, a little sidecar on the motorcycle. Hell yeah,
that's 2 sidecar things that have come up tonight.
Hey, motorcycles.
That's awesome.
Motorcycles.
But yeah, no, they would just interact really strange because Devin would be infinitely curious, and he would probably believe everything Phil Cross is telling him.
Yeah.
So he'd probably buy his book.
Oh, bro, he'd buy the signed copy.
Oh, yeah. He'd buy the book. And the graphic novel. The half a graphic novel.
Yeah, the hardback. It's hardback for $75. It's got one of those leather bookmarks.
Now, trust me, we're going to finish that one day. That's the Phil Cross promise.
You hold on to that. It's gonna be worth something.
So that one's strange. Otherwise, that
one's hard to do.
They freeze Phil Cross.
Oh, for future
For
uses.
the future.
They thaw him out when there's grave.
We might need a hero one day.
Yeah.
Who knows martial arts?
Yeah, they pump him between the tubes of all the biospheres.
And they find him in a biosphere and go, "Who are you?"
Dominating.
And then it just turns out the same way because everything he tells him, Devin's gonna be like, "Really?
No way."
So yeah, that's that one. That's that one for sure.
That's for sure.
All right, random reviews. You ready?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I've been rereading a bunch of Calvin and Hobbs.
This is our segment, Random Reviews.
Yeah, so...
Calvin and Hobbs?
Yeah,
really?
when I was a kid, I had every single one of the Calvin and Hobbs ones. Even the collections of the ones I already had. You know, you had the individual ones that were named. Then they would get the big ones where they'd pick out some of them.
Yeah, just a mix or a big
mix of
compilation. Not
exactly.
Compilation. Damn it.
And that's been really hitting the nostalgia button real hard.
Nice.
It's just so positive and silly and like not a downer. It's just like sweet and very surface level in a lot of ways, but also I love the art. I love his art in it's like a splotchy, inky, dotty kind of art. The idea of him talking to his tiger, Hobbs, all the time, and picturing him hiding and stalking him and shit, and then everybody else's point of view where they can see it's just a stuffed tiger.
Oh, it is. Okay, I was about to ask.
I love that.
I didn't remember that.
Love it. He's a little tiny stuffed tiger.
So Calvin's crazy.
Batshit.
Yeah,
it
sounds like
established. He's absolutely batshit insane. Yeah, you think a little kid like imagining things? No, he lives in another world.
Yeah, 100%. Seems like Tommy Westphal style.
Spaceman Spiff. He's a spaceman with a flying saucer that always gets crash landed on an alien planet, and it'll be his mom. The big ugly aliens will be his mom and shit like that.
Weird.
So, review. Every person ever in the entire world needs to go buy every single Calvin and Hobbes book ever.
I got
Bill Watterson.
Got a lot of catching up to do.
Bill Watterson.
I'll just get penultimate. You know,
yeah,
I'll
there
find
you go.
some.
The omnibus.
I'll read some. I've never have actually.
It actually is. They're all short little
strips.
Okay. Yeah, they were in the newspaper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I have read them. Yeah. I don't remember any.
They're in the newspaper, and then
we're old enough for newspapers.
Yeah, and then obviously he had tons that were never published in the newspaper. But
just putting books.
Worked for
in,
many
like
years.
Coffee table books. I do recall that.
Big format ones. There's everything. The funny thing is, there used to not be hardly any other merchandise for it because he didn't want to like dilute the product or dilute the character.
Oh, nice.
And then the funny part is those people made the Calvin pissing on
everything.
And Bill Watterson tried to sue them, and
he didn't like that.
Yeah,
because it didn't say the name; it was just a character. I mean,
yeah.
Damn, that sucks though. I never liked those.
Oh, the peeing on.
I never liked Calvin peeing on
it's
stuff.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I'm glad I hardly see it anymore.
Ford trucks that say Chevy, Chevy trucks that say Ford.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I usually see.
So you went on Nostalgic and Happy. I went the other way. I watched Vivarium.
Very depressing, very off-putting movie.
Very uncomfortable, the whole time. Very curious. A couple's looking for a house. They go into a store, and a guy's like, I got a perfect house for you. He takes them to this neighborhood, shows them around. They go into the backyard, and he bolts.
Yeah.
And they're left there with their car, but that's it. They're staying in house number 9. They can't leave the neighborhood. They crawl up on the roof and look. It's just endless houses that all look the same.
Exact same.
Ticky-tacky. All look the same. And the story is just them basically going crazy living in this.
Well, they're going crazy. Why?
All right, let's do spoilers. It's hard to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll do spoilers for the movie Vivarium.
Yeah.
Well, they can't leave, first off, but the other kid starts digging. The husband starts digging, and there's a kid that shows up. Yeah, they leave a kid out in the street one day, and they're raising this baby, and his voice is so creepy. It's the adult guy, Martin, from the beginning, overdubbing the kid's voice.
Yeah.
So it's like doubled up actors' voices.
It's really weird.
Off-putting.
Mommy?
Yeah, mommy. And it changes. And then he'll like mimic the parents because he's learning how to be a person.
That's the point, yeah.
It's so weird. So in everything they do, they flip him off. He flips him off back. He doesn't act like a normal kid.
No.
But he still has to eat and sleep. But he's definitely not a human kid.
No, he's not.
The husband's calling it. He's trying to stay away. She starts developing kind of an attachment with them.
At first,
do you remember him digging? He finds a body. The
yellow clay of the people before.
He finds a body. So later, when the main guy, he dies, Martin comes out, puts him in a body bag and throws him in the hole. Does that mean someone else before him was digging as well?
I think so, yeah.
Was it the same people? Is it like a loop? It's not a loop,
it's not.
right?
No, that's aliens. It's a cuckoo bird. You know what
yes,
the cuckoo
yeah.
bird
I
is?
remember that from the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, so, that's right. It is at the beginning.
Yeah, so some entity has planted this thing, has this world.
Extra dimension. They fold themselves up when they die.
Yeah.
It's creepy as hell,
It was weird.
They like make the weird throat noise.
It was strange, and it gave you enough to be like, okay, my expectations were met. That's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Right. I knew the ending. I was like, it's going to be weird. Yeah. It's going to be confusing and strange. But I assumed, alien dropping off a baby. Hey, raise my baby.
Yeah.
And then it's just in a loop, though, because he goes and puts on the name tag and becomes Martin.
Before. Yeah.
So he kills the previous guy who worked at the store, folds him up.
Yeah, puts him in the drawer.
Puts him in a drawer, you're right.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he does. So it was a wild movie.
It is. I liked it, actually.
I enjoyed it. Yeah. I enjoyed it. You got anything else?
Ah, shit, man. Not really, honestly.
Well, I watched Dune 1 and 2.
That's right.
Never read a single thing about Dune. Never watched a single second of any movie of Dune. Had no idea who any character's name was except Duncan, Idaho. Because that's a dumb name.
It's so bad.
And that's it. Never knew anything else. I knew Timothée Chalamet was in it and Zendaya was in it. That's about it. Didn't know a thing. Was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to put this on. Loved it. It was rad as hell.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Watched the second one too. Super cool. Only beef, there's a part in the second one where it seems like near the middle of the movie to the end, they smush a lot in.
Really?
I feel like is it books? They're books, right? I feel like in the books, this probably took some time to get from this point to this point.
Oh, yeah.
In the movie, it's like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
If even that. Might be even less. So, but thoroughly enjoyed them.
Yeah.
Wish the third one was out. Now I have to wait like everyone else, and I hate that. But was very surprised I liked it. It's pretty raw.
I like the special effects in it.
It's so fantastic looking,
done.
yeah.
Yeah, just the movie in general, the way it looks is just awesome.
Very well shot. The characters look incredible.
Yeah. Nothing's overcomplicated.
It really wasn't.
Costumes,
I was expecting to get hit with exposition.
Well, yeah, just everything. Nothing's overcomplicated. Like the costumes aren't overcomplicated.
True.
The settings, like oh, that's a really cool looking spot, but it's not 400 million little filigrees and like like doodads and stuff. Like they can have smooth fucking walls.
Yeah. And a lot of it's desert. Mm-hmm. It's it definitely scratches that Star Wars itch for me.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's Star Wars. It was before Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
It's Star Wars. So Star Wars is Dune.
Yeah.
Right?
Dune is more like Lawrence of Arabia, where Star Wars is like a Western or whatever.
Yeah, I get
or
that.
Or a samurai film.
But it's, that deals a lot with the same stuff. Chosen One type stuff. Prophecy nonsense.
Close enough.
Yeah, empires, wars. It's all the same stuff. There's like 30 stories. There's like 7 stories you can tell, Adam. It's like 12.
I know.
I don't know how many it is. 12?
Not many.
Not many at all.
Nope.
All right. I don't have any more reviews. I did watch Guardians, but I've seen it 1,000 times, and it's an amazing movie.
Yeah.
The first one. So I didn't feel the need to talk about that too much. All right. Well, we are on Instagram at Flipping Pages 24. We're on Facebook at Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam. New episodes of The Dollar Bin release every Thursday on all podcast platforms and YouTube. If you enjoyed these comics and want to hear a more long-form version, we have a podcast called Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam where we cover them in greater detail. Best way to support us, follow, rate, review on your platform of choice. Follow, like, subscribe on the socials and YouTube. If you've done that, we appreciate it. If you are just listening, thank you. That's why we do it. Just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are you listening? You listening.
Just you, bud.
Just for you, okay?
It's all for you.
There's no one else. It's just Matt, Adam, and you. I'm done. Bye.